Hello, it's Si Miller again, and we're going to be making flour tortillas. Got 300 grams of plain flour, sifted, 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoons of salt, make a well in the middle, add the olive oil, 80 mils. And this is the bit where it's not an exact science. I've got 200 mils here, so I'm going to add X amount, not all of it. And I'm just going to give it a mix. So it looks a bit sloppy at first, but it will tighten up. Now obviously it needs a lot more because it's quite tight, so I was going to add some more. If you do add too much, just add a little bit more flour to it. And this looks to be roughly about right. This sort of consistency. It's quite sticky, but once it mixes in, it should be quite a nice soft dough. Once it has all mixed in, it might be a little bit tight, so you can just add a little bit more warm water to it. Now I've done the messy bit, I'll get my hand into it just to make sure. Yeah, it's quite a nice soft dough that now. You can see, I hope. That's the kind of softness you need. So it's free from your hand, but it is really nice and soft. That'll make nice tortillas. So what I'm going to do now is just let that rest for an hour, and then we'll come back to it. The tortilla dough has been resting for over an hour now, so I'm going to come back to that. Flour the surface, plenty of flour down, lift the dough out of the bowl, give it a little knead. I'm going to roll it into a sausage shape and then divide it into 8. And just keep moving and turning the dough, and flouring the surfaces and flouring the pin. Should roll out quite nicely. So we get it nice and thick. That gives you an idea how thin it is. Do it. Literally takes 20 seconds on each side ish. Depends how hot the pan is, of course. Perfect. So I'm just finishing the last tortilla now. And just as a tip, what I found is, because the recipe is evolving, I found that with the heat of the pan, it's best to get the pan quite hot and then regulate the temperature. So I've got it on quite a low heat. So it's just keeping the pan at a nice even temperature rather than having it really fiery hot. And that's the result. It gets nice even colour. Just a tip. That's it. Job done.